Hey everybody, this is Dylan here at Ellis Home and Garden. I hope everyone's having a great day. Dean and I are here with another wonderful video for you. We're going to show you how to do something that I get asked on a daily basis, guys. Ever since I started decorating trees, I've always been known for my tree toppers. You know, it's something that you can definitely make really large or really small. It just depends on your preference and also what size your tree. So I'm going to show you how to scale it, how to place it in your tree and make it secure and stay there, and also kind of a color palette on what we're using today. And you can take these techniques and this guidance, guys, and use these and apply them in your home or your business when you decorate your tree, or maybe your friend's trees. You know, it's a lot of fun to decorate trees, so I just want to give you all the tips that I know to make yours even prettier. I'm sure it's already pretty as it is, but just to give it a little bit something different. So let me refresh my page.
Good morning, Jackie.
So I can see everyone's comments. Good morning, Jackie. And guys, as I'm refreshing my page, we want to start by laying out and separating all of our stems and picks that we're going to use. So I'm going to have Dina kind of scan over the table while I'm loading this up to show you. Ready? But as you can see, we're going to kind of go with the traditional theme, red, green, and gold, and I have everything separated out by the style of pick because it's much easier to locate when you're trying to do your tree. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Melody and Kathy. All right, so before we get started, guys, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. today, we're doing something special. Tree toppers take a lot of product. They take a lot of picks, stems, and you know, if you want to add anything else in there, like ribbon components or ornaments, anything fun, we want to offer today from 10 to 2 that coupon code again, guys. So from 10 to 2, you shop online, ellishomeandgarden.com, use that coupon code, all capital letters, Dylan, D-Y-L-A-N, 10, and you'll receive 10% off your entire purchase, guys. That's additional on top of the sale item. So if something's already 50% off, then it's now going to be an additional 10% off of that also. So again, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. today. Do not miss it. It's not going to be there 2:15, honey, so come at 2 o'clock is the last time. That way you can get an additional discount off of your stems. So I wanted to offer that to you guys today, and Ellis did also, so that way you have you can save a little bit as you're budgeting for any picks or stems that you want to purchase to create your tree topper. Okay? So also, I'm just going to give a little bit of a news announcement real quick because I'll probably forget throughout the video because I start talking. But guys, don't forget to go to jackieswreaths.com, sign up and reserve your spot for our Longview convention that we're doing, guys. Me, Terry Marshall, and Jackie are going to do a great little demonstration and a retreat type thing convention here in Longview, guys. You sign up on our website, jackieswreaths.com. It's November 1st through 4th. We'd love to see you there. She's going to, I'm sure, post information down below, so you can click on that link and go sign up. And you guys will get to come to Ellis here and shop and get all your products, and we're working to get that online for you. So, and if you are coming already, guys, make sure you leave a comment so I can read those and see who's going to be there and what faces that I get to see and meet, okay? Because it's so different when you get to meet people in person versus, you know, you get to put their face with their picture, basically, because I see your picture a lot on here. Hey, Mary Greenwood and Tana Lee. I like that name, girl. Also, before we get started, we have Family Fun Day, guys, at our locations this Saturday. So I have a printout here because, you know, I can't remember nothing. So on this Saturday, we have pony rides for $5 here at the Longview store. I won't be here, thank God, because I'd probably try to get on the pony and it would be broke. Okay, I'll break its back. We have face painting for $1. We have popcorn and drinks, and we have bounce houses, guys. It's $1 per kid. So bring your family out. Come shop. I took you out last Saturday, I think, and showed you the grounds. We've got pumpkins like crazy, and you can actually shop from them. So you can take your family, wheel a cart out there, select your pumpkins that you want, and come home and decorate, and then spend the day here at Ellis because we've got lots of great stuff going on. Hey, Joanne. How you doing, girl? Hey, Myra. Okay, are y'all ready to get started? All right, so I've got my tree set up right here. This used to be the size I was until I started dieting. But we have got a 7.5-foot Fraser fir slim tree. Okay? The number one thing before you start with anything is fluff that sucker out. Okay? You don't want a redneck type tree where you don't fluff the branches out, honey. That's not cute. So every time you get a tree, it's going to come packaged. It's going to come smashed together, just like a wreath or garland. Take that extra 5 minutes, okay, and come through and pull apart every single branch, every stem or branch on your tree, so that way it fluffs out and creates a great foundation, especially the top, okay? Because without a great foundation, without all those branches pulled apart, your stems will not stay in place and it will turn out to be a wreck. And we don't want that. We don't want a wreck. We want it to look fabulous. So make sure you take the time, fluff her out, okay, and get her looking good, and then we will begin from there. Okay, Next thing, everyone always asks when doing a Christmas tree, when do you do the top? At the beginning of your tree, like before you add anything else, or do you do it at the very end? Okay, you always do the tree topper at the first thing you do is always do the tree topper, because you don't know how much room the tree topper is going to take up, and you don't know how much room you're going to have left on the tree to decorate. So I'd hate for you to decorate all the way to here, so to speak, and then you just have a little bit of an area at the top. You want to do that first. Take your time, because that tree topper is always eye-catching, okay? And you guys have seen it here in the store. It just really makes a big impact, and it's something different on your tree. And before we go any further, if you guys don't like the tree toppers that we're doing, if you think it looks like an explosion or whatever, then you can definitely use a traditional tree topper like a star or an angel, and you can just accent that with some ribbons or with some picks and stems. So you can do both ways. I'm not saying I don't like that. I like both ways, and I actually have some stars out here I put on the trees, and then I just filled in with a little bit of sprays also. So if it's not in your budget to really create a masterpiece up there the first year, don't fret, because I'm the same way at home. Each year you can begin adding more and more to create that look. Okay, and don't forget, 10 to 2, 10% off. Capital Dylan 10 is the code.
Rebecca says you're in charge of the petting zoo.
Rebecca, no, I'm not, ma'am. That's not gonna happen. The petting zoo, I cannot. I am at the pumpkin glow, guys. We have a pumpkin glow every year, and I was in charge of the petting zoo last year. And we had a lot of fun, but you know what? I never even actually got in the cage, because I just felt like they would all be a stampede or something, and like Jumanji, and I couldn't do it. So maybe next year. Hey, Linda and Judith. And guys, any questions or comments that you have, leave them down below, along with your name, where you're watching from. I'm going to be working over here with the tree, so I'm not going to see the computer a lot. So if you leave a comment and it's a question, Dina will refer it back to me.
Vic, we have these trees in the store.
Hey, Linda and Judith. Okay, so now this is a 7.5-foot tree. It's a slim. Okay, so you're not going to need something huge, okay, because it's a 7.5-foot tree. You don't want to make it top heavy. You can do that with your hair also. Lay off from the hairspray. You can definitely tease it too much and do that. But this is not grease, okay? So we're going to just do this in proportion to the tree, okay? So again, you can make this as big or as small as you want, but just shape is very important, just like with any project, but especially on a tree, because you don't want a big square box tree topper when you have a tapered, beautiful tree, okay? Okay, so the first thing you want to do is select your stems, okay?
Question.
Sure.
Is the code good in store, or is it online only?
It's just online, guys. Dylan 10, all capital letters, DYLAN 10, ellishomeandgarden.com. Check that out. Every product I'm using today, minus the tree, of course, is available on the website. Okay, so we're going to go with the traditional theme. I just wanted to do this because you can do so many things with it. I'm going to do red, green, and golds. If you don't like one of those colors, that's the reason I wanted to do this. It's easy to substitute. Take out the gold if you don't like gold, and just do red and green, vice versa on any other color, okay? So I picked out a variety of stems here, so I'm going to have you kind of scan up, and I'm going to tell you why I selected these stems. Of course, we've used this in the past in gold, and we've used it in green, I believe, on the Halloween and the fall pieces. But we have it in red and green also, and I chose this because once you pull it apart, it fans out, and you get more bang for your buck versus one single little bitty stem. So say this is just by itself. You get 5 pieces here that are going to fan out, and it's really going to help fill in your teardrop. So I have that in 2 colors. Then I have these beautiful red berries, because next week when I continue to do the tree, I'm going to add these in the base of the tree also. They're fun. Once you pull it apart, you really get a lot out of this. And these are $9.99, and then what are Christmas sticks? 40 off?
40.
So $6, and then you get an additional 10%. So you get a lot out of this one stem. Okay, I chose this. Comes in 3 colors. It comes in the red, the gold, and the green, and it's got these little balls on the ends, and I thought they were fun because it resembles ornaments. So you're not going to have a lot of ornament room in your tree topper, so this kind of takes place of that. And anyone knows me knows I love a berry, honey. So these have those little ornaments also, but they have these clusters of berries on the end, so I thought they'd be fun. And then to finish it off, we have this. It's red and lime, which that lime green is really fun. It's it's more bright than that emerald green, and really sticks out. So these are fun also. I'm going to add those in there as well. And also, as you add stuff in your tree topper, you want to add the same components, if not all, some, into the remainder of your tree, so that way it all ties in together. Okay?
Jackie says, don't forget the retreat is hands-on.
Yes, guys, the retreat is hands-on. See, I knew I forget something. You actually get to make and take, okay? So, I'm going to be doing a floral centerpiece, okay? Jackie's going to be doing her fabulous mesh wreath, and then Terry Marshall's going to be doing a fabulous floral grapevine wreath. So you actually get to make and take. So once you sign up for your spot, guys, you get to have the supplies there, and you get to make and take what we create that day. Boom, that's a tagline right there. Make, take, and create. I am so smart today. I don't know what happened. I just woke up, put this collared shirt on, and I thought, I don't know who, Arthur or something. But anyway, so you get to make, take, and create, guys. JackiesReese.com. Check out that. Reserve your seat. Seating is limited, and I want you there. Okay, we all want you there. We can't wait to hug you and see you and give you our techniques and stuff so you can go home and just make your house over the top. Okay? Hey, Angie. How you doing, girl? And we have Morticia, honey. She is here with us, kind of. I don't know if Dina can pan back there. She is back there. She came and fixed her hair this morning, so that's always good. Okay. Hey, Sharon and Vic. Okay, so let's start with one more thing. So your tree is 360 degrees. It's all the way around. As you add components into your tree topper, you want to make sure you do it proportionately all the way around. If you only do one side at a time, say the front, your tree is going to start leaning like this, and this is not Dr. Seuss. So we want to make sure it's sticking up straight, and then we do it proportionately all the way around as we go, so that way your tree doesn't lean and it all turns out proportionate. Okay? So the first stem that I'm going to add today is going to be these. Let's see. Let's go with these right here. Okay? And I've got an estimate, guys, of 60 stems laying here on the table. I just estimated that's how many I would use. If I don't, I don't. You know, it's always better to have a little bit too many than not enough. Okay, because you don't want sparse tree toppers or anything else. So I always like to get a little bit too many, and then I can always return. And we have a great return policy here at Ellis, and you get 10% off today. My computer is froze up like I was this morning when I woke up because it was so cold in my room. So let me refresh this so I can get in contact with everybody. Okay. Now, you're probably wondering why I have these all mixed together, because some are red, green, and gold, because it's basically the same stem. They've just got a different base color, and they're all going to go with what we're doing today, okay? So I'm going to have these split up just like this. So let's start with the gold ones. In the first stem, guys, of course, you want to make sure you kind of pull everything apart as you go. We're going to stick it right here at the top of the tree.
Do you want to tell them while you're leaving the tags on it?
Oh yes, the tags, guys. I've got beautiful trees I've decorated already out in the store, and this is just going to be for a demonstration, so I'm going to have to leave the tags on today, so put those blinders on, and hopefully we don't notice those too much, but I'm going to have to leave them on this particular project. Excuse me. My computer is froze over here. Alright, we're going to add another one, guys. I'm going to do red this time. Alright, before I add anything...
Terry. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Hey, Terry, how are you? Girl, I can't wait to see you in November. We're going to have a blast. Okay. Where was I at? Oh, okay, the tree. So your tree starts off small and it gets bigger, guys. So whatever you add in the top of your tree, you have to bring it down into the tree, okay? I think that's where a lot of people get stuck when they do their tree toppers, is they want to put everything just coming up straight as a tree topper, and that's fine, but you always want to bring some components down into the tree so that way it all blends in and it kind of tapers out just like your branches do, okay? Use your branches as your base, as your picture, I guess you could say, and follow as your guide. There we go, and follow the pattern of your branches, okay? So we're gonna put one sticking straight up, and this stem was a little bit long, guys, so instead of cutting this, because next year you could use this for something else and you might need it long, just fold it over like that, just like that, and we're gonna put one coming out the side, just like that. Okay, so what we've done is we've stuck one right at the top and over here at the side, and it's kind of coming out and spilling over kind of at a downward angle, just like your tree does. Okay, so you want to match that all the way down.
Sylvia, we're about 4.5 hours from Waco.
Yeah, I've been dying to get to Waco, guys. I've been wanting to go to of course, the Joanna Gaines thing. And you can actually use your branches to hold your stems, okay? I do that a lot. That's why I like to do the top first, is that I can actually just use my tree, not only to decorate, but as storage, okay, as I go. All right, so we're gonna stick that bad boy right there. And we're gonna work our way around the tree. I usually split it in 4 sections. So you have the front, the 2 sides, and the back. And that's kind of how you keep it stable as you go, and you keep it proportionate and it's not leaning. Because there's nothing worse than getting your tree done and it's leaning. Sometimes I take a lot of time after I do a tree to get it leaning. To get it from leaning. Okay, I'm gonna go to the back now. Did everyone have a good weekend? I've lost your comments. This computer, it's blowing up. So if y'all have had a good weekend, give me a thumbs up and let me know. I had a great weekend. This one's going to be so busy for me because I have the East Texas Angel Network. And so last weekend we just stayed at home. Josh wasn't feeling well. We stayed at home and watched TV and we ordered a pizza. I actually got to cheat on my diet. We had a pizza and it was so good. So
Janice, we're 2.5 hours from Plano.
Okay guys, so I've added 5 stems so far. Okay, I've added 1 straight at the top and then 1 on each side. So now I'm going to go behind that one at the top and do it on the back side as well. Again, just to keep it proportionate. Okay, so I'm going to stick it right there behind that gold one.
Do you like white flock trees?
I love flock trees. I feel that flock trees are super easy to decorate with, guys, because they're pretty by themselves. You don't even have to put any decorations on them and they look realistic, like as if you were to see it out in the woods and it just goes a heavy snowfall. So I love them. I actually have decorated with the flock tree now for about the last 4 years at my home. And I just ordered a 12-foot flock tree for my new home that me and Josh are moving into in November. We're gonna have a housewarming / Christmas party, which I'm super excited about. And so I get a chance to really just blow up Christmas and go over the top, which you know I'm always about that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having our 12-foot tree. I've always wanted one, and it's flocked. So I'll share pictures of that when that time comes.
Kelly's asking, do you travel to other Ella stores to do classes?
I do not at this time, Kelly. My schedule's kind of crammed during the holidays because I've got clients and I'm in the store interacting with everyone. But maybe that's something we could work out in the future. It's just not anything planned at this time. Okay, so now we have 6 stems total in the top of the tree, okay? So again, we started at the top and we're working our way down into the tree so that way it flows. Again, make sure what you're doing is proportionate to the size tree you're doing. Don't do something that's sticking out this far on this small of a tree because again, you'll get it top heavy. And we're shooting for basically an arrangement at the top of the tree, not 4th of July fireworks. We don't want that in here, okay? That's not the look we're going for.
How many lights do you think should go on an 8-foot tree?
How many lights? Oh, usually, I'll get a free lit, girl, if you can, because it's just a pain to put them lights on. Probably 8-foot tree, probably 1,000. I'd probably put 10 strands of 100 count lights. So I'm gonna kind of slow down so you kind of get all the logistics of this. I'm gonna have Dina kind of come up here and scan up, guys, and let you see what we've got going. And as you can see, I've placed it all the way around. All right. My page is finally coming back up, so let me see if I can load that real quick, because I'm missing everything.
How many trees do you have in your house?
Guys, this year, well, I'm decorating my mom's house right now, and we've got 3 trees. A 12-foot green one, a flocked 7.5 foot, and a skinny pencil that is green, but it's a gingerbread tree. I've only got the gingerbread tree decorated, but I'm working on it. I've been working on it for a month now, and that's why I get started, because I get sidetracked or I get busy doing something else, trying to complete something else, so I have to pace myself, okay? All right, my page is loaded, so let me go ahead and pull this back up again. And don't forget, guys, as we're doing this video, everything we're using can be found on our website at ellishomeandgarden.com, and you get that discount of 10% off. Additionally, coupon code Dylan10. It's from 10 to 2, and that is it. So make sure you pop on before that happens. There we go, we're back. Hey, Cassandra.
Do you use fresh trees?
I have never, ever. Hey, Julie, Kelly, Mary. I've never used a fresh tree, guys, and everyone always asks. The reason I don't, the good thing about an artificial is that the branches are kind of in there stiff, so you can hang something heavy on there and they not droop. A live tree is so tender, like me, and you know, the branches will just sag and droop, and so maybe I need to play with that, you know. I've had them out here for the last 8 years. I don't know why I have not tried to decorate one, but I get a lot of requests for that, so I'm gonna have to see. All right. So here's the red glitter fern spray. Okay, so you can see I pulled it apart. Looks like a 5, like a hand. Okay, and I'm gonna stick that in right up here at the top of the tree, kind of in that space, and I'm going to do it at that angle, just like that. Okay? And we have these in red and green, so I'm going to alternate. We can alternate. I'm going to go down with this one, kind of like this. You know, a lot of people are probably thinking, I haven't had the question yet, so I'm going to go ahead and answer, how am I securing these stems into the tree? Okay? No glue, no wire, no pipe cleaners, no mess. Okay? That's the great thing about fluffing out your tree and creating that foundation is it's full. They are blowing me up on the intercom. Anyway, is that it's full, and you can just actually insert your stems into the tree and no mess. So at the end of the year, you just yank those things out and stick them in your storage container, and you're good for next year or any other design that you want to use those stems for. And that's why I don't cut them off. I just kind of bend them, because next year you might want to put them in something where you need a long stem, and then you'll regret cutting it. Okay?
Do you like tree skirts, or do you like the idea of putting them in a plant box?
Both. Okay. Let me get down here. Hold on just a sec. Yes, Kelly girl, put it up now. And thank you so much, Maggie. Thank you for watching. I used to just do tree skirts because back in the day, you know, that's all everybody did. But now they're making all these great containers that you can use to display your tree in, whether it's like farmhouse and you have a big bucket that says fresh cut trees. I'm all for it, okay? If I had some at my house, I would do that. And I still might, but I love those. It would be cool if you could find like a big peppermint and put that at the base of your tree, kind of like on your candy tree or your peppermint tree or gingerbread. That would be fun also. Okay, so now I'm going to go right over here, stick this red one in. And again, just because you place it in there, always feel free to pull it apart, guys, and mix everything together. And be patient as you do this. You know, it might take a little bit more time, but it's all going to be pretty when we're done. And as I place those in the front, I'm going to go back here to the back side and place them also for stability and so that everything is even.
What are those red leaves?
They're called green glitter fern spray, okay? You can find those online also. They come in red and green. We're sold out of the gold. But we still have those other two great color options that you can choose from.
Connie says she has a ladder tree that she made last year.
A ladder tree? Oh, girl, please share photos of it. I would love to see what you came up with. All right, so now we've added our leaves in, guys, and you're probably thinking there's spaces here and here, but that's okay. What I'm doing is I'm creating an outline, okay? Now I'm going to go back and fill in with anything else I want to fill in those spaces or gaps.
Yes, Ramona, it's only for online.
Yeah, the coupon goes out. It's only for online, so you have to get on there to check that out. EllisHomeandGarden.com. Coupon code is online10.
Dylan.
No, Dylan10. See, I'm losing it. DYLAN10. That's how you get the additional 10% off your purchase.
So much going
Hey,
on in your
Teresa
head
and
today.
Brenda. I know. Okay, so the next thing we're going to add, guys, are these are super fun because you can dress these up or you can dress them down. They're red and green. You can put them with an elegant look like we're doing today. You could also put these with a kitty look or whimsical, such as snowmen or gingerbread or elves, both ways. And I love them because they have these little spirals. And you can pull them like this and just kind of do whatever you want with them. So they're super fun. So now we're going to add these into the top of our tree also.
Jessie has a burlap and cotton tree. What color of the fern leaves do you think would look best?
Tell me what it is one more time.
Burlap and cotton tree?
Actually, girl, if you want to put glitter with it, you can. I put red. But if you found some rustic berries, which we have some on our website, get those. I love rustic berries with burlap and cotton. It just seems like it blends really well to me. So if you want to do that, good. But if you want to add some glitter or some pizzazz, then definitely add the red glitter leaf versus the green. Alright, so I'm going to kind of pull these up. And these are my little ornaments too. So it's always good to have a variety of picks and stems in your tree topper.
Connie says her ladder tree has like shelves, so she put her villages on it.
Oh, well,
And then
please
she
send
can
that.
put gifts sitting on them.
I think I've seen something similar on Pinterest, but I've never actually seen someone that I know, and I feel like I know you, girl. So post a picture, please. So I'm just going around, guys, and adding these stems where I see fit. And again, I'm following that outline. So everything I put up, I'm putting some that go down also.
And how much are those?
These stems are $7.99, 40% off, and then you get an additional 10% off today from 10 to 2. Coupon code Dylan10, D-Y-L-A-N. I think everybody's going to know how to spell my name when we get done.
And what are these called?
These don't have a name, guys. They're just, if you go to shop by department, you can locate them that way on our website, and you'll locate them on there. You'll see them. Some of the stems have little titles on them, but some don't, which is okay. And if you can't get your stem to stay in there, move it around until you can. Okay? I'm going to have to scan up on the front and show y'all up close.
And in no time, it starts taking shape.
Yeah, it does. And don't get discouraged when you first start. You're like, oh God, this looks like a hot mess. Well, it's gonna at first. I mean, even when I do it, you just have to be patient and continue to add different components. So I'm adding all the way around so that your treetop stays even.
And approximately how many of each do you use?
It's just your preference, guys. You know, sometimes you'll find, as you work with more and more florals, you'll find stuff that is more comfortable for you, that you like best, and it's all about the appearance, because it is your tree. It's something everyone's going to compliment on and see when they walk in your house during the holidays. So it's just your preference, guys. I've got, like I said, I had 60 total here, but I doubt I'll use all 60, but I like to have a little bit too many than not enough.
Does Josh help you decorate?
Hey Brenda, God no. Hey Patty and Lorna. No, he does not help me decorate. He doesn't want any part of it though, which is like, because I'm gonna go back and fix it anyway. Hope he didn't watch this video. And so he has a say, okay? Like, you know, we're picking furniture out, and he has a say, and we want it to be comfortable, not just pretty, but I don't want something in my house I can't sit on and relax on, you know? So he has a say in that. But as far as Christmas, I already told him from day one, no ma'am. Okay, don't speak to me about Christmas. I can handle this. So no, he does not. That's a good poll, okay? Leave a comment and let us know if you let your husband help you decorate, okay? Or your kids. Leave a comment and let us know, because when I was a kid, my mom did not want me touching the tree. She was like, this is my thing. Sit down. Go get a snack. Go get a popsicle. So leave a comment and let me know, guys. Or give me a thumbs up if you let your kids help decorate. I think it's a fun experience, but you know the kids can't decorate, so that's why. But a lot of people nowadays have a kid's tree that the kids help decorate, and they have like a formal tree that, you know, their mom does.
Do you decorate the back of your trees?
It just depends on how I'm feeling. How I'm feeling that year. Everyone says no way. Well, see, that's how I feel about Josh. Like, you can look, you can, but don't touch. So on the back of the trees, that's a good thing. You have to decorate the topper at least all the way around, whether you're going to put the tree in a corner or not, because it's going to lean if you don't, because it's going to have all the material on the front side. But sometimes for products and stuff, like here in the store, if the tree's up in the corner and it's really snug, I just do the front, so that way you have more product available on the floor for you to purchase. And at home, most of my trees you can see all the way around, so I have to do them all the way around. But in the past, I've definitely done this. And when I say it's top heavy, that's speaking from experience, girl. One time I had a tree fall over at my house because I just did too much and on the front, and it was leaning, and I thought that thing's never going to fall over. And then one day I came and it fell over, you know, just like me after too many margaritas. So you have to be careful when you do that, for sure.
The trees that you design in store, do you sell them decorated, or are they donated to a charity?
No, we usually just do it for demonstration, guys. For decoration, and to show you how to use the products. But then you can, after we run out of the product, we take them down so you can buy the product.
Hey, Nancy. Haven't seen you in a little while.
Terry says no one. Hey, Nicole, how are you? I can't wait to dig your house. Hey, Holly and Sissy, Patricia, Tamara. Okay, guys, everyone said heck to the no about your husband or your kids touching your tree. And that's all good, because when I have a kid, it's going to have to be in a high chair. Okay, I had to hire a babysitter. But right now, you know, we have this new golden retriever. Oh, Jesus. It's making me want to drink thinking about her. I know she's a puppy, but, you know, we have bought her every toy there is. Hundreds of dollars in toys. And what did she decide to play with? I looked out the other day, I couldn't find her. She was in the backyard chewing up my gingerbread man that came off my tree. And that's not the first time, okay? She ran around the house with it the other day. I had to chase her. And she thinks it's hilarious. It's not funny. So I spent all this time decorating my gingerbread tree, and from the bottom down, it's naked, okay? Because she's taken everything off of it. She's took the ribbon off like people do toilet paper. So I'm going through that issue right now. So that's why the other two aren't decorated, because I'm trying to decide how I'm going to keep her from tearing everything up. I've heard they have this spray like at Petco. It's like, it makes it taste bad. So I might have to just spray everything with that, and hopefully, but knowing her, she would not do it. So I call my gingerbread man Ginger. So poor Ginger, she has lost an ear. So I'm going to have to put her on the back side of the tree. So, Hey, Rita. Oh my gosh, Rita said her husband used to do most of the decorations. Girl, you got lucky. Hey, Doris and Monica.
Do you ever use glitter on your trees?
Glitter? We got glitter. Is that what they're talking about? Like glitter stems? I don't ever spray glitter or anything like that. I just add, you know, certain picks that have lots of glitter in them. I'm going to add these last two of these because I really like these. These are one of my favorites. So you guys see the shape is turning out. So give me a thumbs up if you see the shape, guys, and you like what you see so far.
Put a fence around the tree.
Yeah, but that's not cute. That's why I can't do that. I mean, I thought about it, but that's just not cute. I can't do it. Alright guys, so now we have our berries, okay? And as you see, our tree topper started up, and now it's working its way down in the tree, so as you continue, it will all blend together. So now I have these awesome berries. They're $6.99, 40% off, and then today only coupon code Dylan10. You get an additional 10% off at ellishomeandgarden.com. So go in there and get you some berries. I can't wait to see what everyone does with them. Okay. Hey, Anna and Maria.
Nancy says spray glitter.
I do not, girl. I don't put spray glitter on the tree because I feel like it doesn't apply very well, so that it's just going to come off and you'll have it all over your hands. And knowing me, I'd get that in my eye and it would be a nightmare. So I have not. Okay, so now we're going to start adding in these berries, and they're a little bit longer, so this is great for length, okay? If you want to create a little bit of length in your topper, this is a great thing to use.
Pam, we have all kinds of gingerbread stuff.
Okay, so you guys can see in just that one spot, look how full it's already becoming with those particular berry stems. Also, as I showed you at the beginning, if you're just joining, guys, make sure you lay everything out before you begin in category by color, so that way you can just reach for it and place it where you want, and you're not having to run through this whole box because that's a nightmare, okay?
If you're using ribbon on your tree, would you start with the ribbon and then do the topper, or do the topper and then add the ribbon?
It depends on if you're going to put ribbon on the tree, on the topper. If you're going to have some type of bow, put that first, and then add in and accessorize with the picks and stems. But if you're not going to add any ribbon, which I'm not adding ribbon at the top up here, I will in the base, then I don't need to do that. You can just start with your picks and your stems.
Any secrets to keeping the glitter sprays and ribbon from shedding everywhere?
If y'all find out, let me know, because I have not. I walk home every day looking like a stripper. My whole steering wheel at the top is full of glitter. I've tried to get it off, but it's just permanent, so it's just something I've learned to accept. But I have no idea. I think that's just part of Christmas, guys. When you decorate, you're going to have glitter everywhere.
Rita, we are 5 to 6 hours from downtown Houston.
Okay, so I've got the front done, so I'm going to work my way to the back now and add a few more. I'm going to have Dina stand up on the front and show you guys kind of up close what we've got so far.
You're welcome, Nancy. Do we have a lot of the country decorations? I know we've got several deer.
Yeah, we've got lots of stuff, guys, you can incorporate in your lodge decor, your rustic. So you guys who are more natural, which I love natural Christmas, it's one of my favorites. We have lots of stuff that you guys can add in there also. My stomach is growling.
Somebody said hairspray.
Oh, you can spray your pigs with hairspray? Sounds like it takes a lot of time. But I just like to, glitter's glitter. You know, I have a Dyson vacuum. No, I'm not a spokesperson, but that's the best investment I've ever spent. It will suck the carpet up, okay? I mean, so you have no problem getting the glitter off your floor with that. All right, so we've added those. Let me go down here. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Linda.
Peggy, when are you doing the second half? Next week?
I'm doing the tree next week. So today is the tree topper, and then next Tuesday is going to be the remainder of the tree. So I'm going to show you how to bring it all home, bring it all together.
Because Peggy was asking, could she just do this all the way down the tree? So I was going to tell her we were doing the second half of the tree.
Yeah, you definitely could. It was going to take a lot of stems if you do that, but I'm going to show you how to do it all in moderation and still get the look you want without breaking the bank. Because, listen, I'm always balling on a budget, like I say, and when I'm at home, I don't have a complete access of picks and stems. I have to purchase those things, so I do the same thing,
Nancy, this is just for demonstration purposes. So the tags are staying on because we will resell these items.
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Sandra. This is a 7.5 foot Fraser fir, and it is 7.5 foot tall. We don't carry these. Did I say 9.5? I'm losing it. And it's 7.5 foot Fraser fir, and we just carry the trees at Ellis Guys because we have to ship by the weight, and these are heavier, of course, because they're larger. So it's it would make your shipping outrageous. So we just offer those in store.
Rita, the closest store would be Texarkana or the Bossier store.
Yes.
No coastal themes this year.
I know, a lot of people are asking for that. Hi, Marion. Thank you so much. Hi, Jeanette. I approximately pulled 60, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of those. It just depends. So this is the stem I'm going to use next. It's got some of those beautiful leaves on it and the berries, so you get two components in one pick. That's why I love this. And I like to bend my stuff kind of like this, so it flows with the tree. So I'm going to start adding these in where I have spaces.
Jackie's asking about the kits.
I'm working on it, girl, because I want to make sure we have enough of what we're going to use. So I'm kind of having to track down all the stores to see what they have. So it's taking a little bit longer than expected, but I'm trying, promise.
We are 7 hours from San Antonio. That one I know.
All right, so we're adding these in, guys. And you can add as much as you want. Just stay within that frame or that outline that we created, so you don't end up with a square tree topper. Again, shape is always important, and it's basically like we are putting an arrangement on top of this tree. They just pick up their feet.
Mm-hmm. I say that all the time at Walmart.
Mm-hmm. I would fall down if I did that. So you guys can see what an impact these particular stems make. Your tree top is really filling out. So again, go all the way around, decorate all the way around so that your tree is stable and secure. So I'm going to go back and do this side. Right here. Okay, and always walk back from your project, guys, and check it out so you can see if you need to add any other components. Always step back and look, because everything looks different as you step back. Okay, so I'm going to have Dina scan up on what we've done so far, guys. You can see. And so far we've added 4 different styles of picks and stems.
Could you still add like an angel at the top?
Definitely, if you do want to add something at the top, guys, do that first, okay? Add that and then go back. And as you see, I walk back and I notice a little space here. It needs some red. So I grabbed one of these red fern sprays that I used and I added that on there also. And up here at the top, I've noticed I could use a few more things, so I always go back and add these.
You didn't spread that one out.
Yeah, I did it on purpose. I like it to be straight up on the top. Okay, so if you guys like what you see, give me a thumbs up. While Dina zooms up on that, I'm going to read over here on your comments because I have to pull this down. Oh my gosh, Nancy, that would be awesome. Let's see. Hey, Tammy, thank you so much. Hey, Gayla and Jessie. Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. She says I need a giant Lazy Susan for the tree. That would be awesome. Hi, Connie and T. Alright, so now we're going to go back and just add a few more components. I'm just going to go back where I think I need some more colors and add a few more of these red leaves. Okay, so for example, right here I could use some red.
Angie, it's just a tree. He's just putting this in the tree. There's nothing in it holding the stems. Just the tree.
Yeah, fluff your tree out. Very good, guys. Again, that's going to help secure everything. And keep your stems in there. And as you can see, you can do this on a much larger scale. So if you have a 9-foot tree and it's really fat, just don't stick your stems in as far and you can get a larger topper. I've done some that are huge. I mean, I've literally put like 200 stems in a tree topper before. And you can get the same effect, but on a massive scale like I want to do on my 12-foot tree. It's probably not going to be as big as I want this year because, like I said, I don't want to break the bank. So I do everything in moderation, but you'll start to accumulate more and more materials and ingredients every year as you continue to purchase. And we've got such a great sale today, guys. ellishomeandgarden.com. Everything I put in this bad boy, you can find on there. It's 40% off all the picks and stems, and you get an additional 10% off today between 10 and 2. Use coupon code DYLAN10, capital DYLAN 10, no spaces, no hyphens, no nothing. Just like that, from 10 to 2, so you get an additional sale. So now's the time to purchase these and stack up, okay? I'm going to keep going around, and I think I'm about where I want it to be, but I'm just going to keep adding a few pieces on the back side so it's proportionate.
Laveda, we sell the rotating stands. Mary says if you didn't see the tree part below, the topper looks like a floral arrangement.
Yeah, and that's basically what we're doing. You create a tree topper within the tree, but there's no mess because there's no glue, no wire. You use the tree as your base and do this first. Now we're completed with the tree topper, so you see why it was so important to do that first. Now you know from here down you have that rest of the space to decorate with, so that is why, again, we did that first on the tree topper. Okay, I used 7 different stems. The only one I did not use that I showed y'all was these red berries, but I'm going to use those tomorrow and show you how to incorporate them throughout the base of your tree and continue this same look, but down near the bottom.
Next week.
Next week. When I say?
Tomorrow.
Next week, I mean, guys, next Tuesday at 10. So, again, we've got 7 different stems here. So I used, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I used 52 stems on this tree topper. Okay, they're all 40% off. I wish I could give you an estimated cost, but I didn't do that because the cost is going to be different for everyone's tree. Everyone's tree is a little bit different. Everyone's preference is different. So this is the tree topper, and then next week we're going to go over how to do the tree, okay? Also, guys, don't forget, myself, Jackie, and Terry Marshall are all going to be in Longview November 1st through the 1st. Ooh, Lord, got a little list going today. 1st through the 4th, and we're going to be doing a wreath convention, guys. I'm going to be showing how to do a floral arrangement for Christmas. Terry's going to be doing a grapevine, and Jackie's going to be doing a fabulous mesh wreath. So we want to make sure you join us and get a seat. Seating is limited. Go to jackieswreaths.com. You're going to get a chance to come here and shop at Ellis, get all your materials, and it's a make, take, and create. I'm going to start using that because I made it up. So you get to make and take, guys, what we demo, and then take it with you. Okay, so that's going to be super fun. And guys, if you have done stuff at your home already for the fall, for the holidays, Share your photos with us, guys. You can drop them in the comment section, or you can send them on our private messenger, and I'll go through there and look at all those and respond as quickly as I can. Okay? So I'm going to have Dina stand up here on the front of the tree topper and give you guys, again, an up-close look before we say goodbye.
Joanne, yes, 10 to 2 Central Time.
Thank you so much, Cindy. Hey, Sandra. Hi, Rita. Yes, Rita's asking if the lights shine through on the tree topper, and they do. I don't have a light switch in here, guys. I have to get the breaker, but you do see the lights throughout the tree topper and also the tree once it's fully decorated.
We are 3 hours from Fort Worth.
One more tip is that as you decorate your tree topper, and say you're done, but you think it just needs something different, most likely your problem is you need some height on it. So like I went back at the end after I stepped back and looked at my project, I went and got some more stems and stuck them at the very top of the tree, one for height and two to create that fuller look that you'd want on an arrangement if you were doing it in a container or something like that, at your home. All right? You can always go back and tweak, but I just love a full tree topper. It's like one of my favorite things. All right, guys. Also, don't forget, we have Family Fun Day this Saturday in Longview and our Bossier locations. I see that on here. All of our locations, but in Longview, we have pony rides for $5. We have face painting, popcorn, drinks, and bounce houses. So it's a great time to bring out your family, pick out your pumpkins and fall decorations, spend some time here, get your kids to get some popcorn and their face painted for only $1. Oh my God, I'm starting to freak out because Josh has been sick and he has a sore throat, and I feel like now I've got a tickle in my throat. Oh Lord. And in Bossier, they have popcorn, drinks, and a petting zoo also. So make sure you check us out this weekend. Family Fun Day, you don't want to miss it. We're going to have a big production here, and everything's going to be here, so you don't want to miss it. Also, everything you see here in the tree is online, guys. ellishomeandgarden.com. You get 10% off your entire purchase. That's on top of the sale items. Coupon code DYLAN10, D-Y-L-A-N, all caps. And it's only till 2 o'clock today, so make sure you pop on there and get you something while you can. All right? All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We had a fabulous morning. And next Tuesday at 10, I'm going to show you how to complete the remainder of the tree. It's going to be super exciting, and it's going to hopefully answer all those questions that you guys were, wanting to know. All right. Well, everyone have a great day. And as we say goodbye, I'm going to have Dina scan up on this one more time so you can kind of get an up-close look. And don't forget, online today, guys, ellishomeandgarden.com till 2 p.m. You can get 10% off your entire purchase on top of sales. All right, guys, everyone have a good day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.